Hi guys, so welcome to Trading Daily, 9 a.m. Central European Time on the dollar. We do the show every day, Monday to Friday, because we gotta know what Bitcoin is doing, what altcoins are doing, what everything is happening in the space. Binance hike happened yesterday, 100 million gone from the exchanges. The FUD won't stop, so we're gonna talk a little bit about that. We also, of course, gonna do a couple of trades because, of course, it's Bitcoin. It's Trading Daily right now. It's no more Bitcoin Daily. That said, how's everybody doing in the chat? As right now, we got like 25 people in the chat. I think we hit some kind of new low for the Bitcoin, for the Trading Daily, for the daily, live stream. Unfortunately, we are in very, very bearish times, and there is literally nobody watching the financial markets trying to get money. Everybody is worried about how much the power is, the electricity power is costing, how much gas money, the winter is coming and stuff like that. They are worried about their houses and stuff like that, and it's these kind of times that you should be looking for opportunities, for financial gains, not when everybody is happy and everybody is at top, trying to get rich. You should be trying to get rich on the button. But it is actually very good for crypto that we are only at 20 viewers right now, and that it looks like some kind of button, so we're gonna see that. But there is that. Also, this Trading Daily will eventually become only TFN's Club live stream, because I figured out, like, right now nobody really cares about these videos. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about these videos. So I was like, you know what? I need to start like making 5-minute, Bitcoin videos and whatever videos, so people can actually watch, because people don't have time to watch, 1 hour, live stream, 1-2 hour live stream from some random guy on YouTube and spend, 1-2 hours if they are not 100% into the crypto space and trading and stuff like that, right? That said, eventually these live streams will become TFN's Club only live stream, because I really don't care whether there is 20 people watching right now or 10 people in the TFN's Club chat that are watching it. So I would rather that TFN's Club get some perks than just streaming for 20 people. But I still do this video every day because I like it. Is kind of for me, because I wanted to look at the charts, I want to do a trade or two and so forth. That said, it's time right now to join TFN's Club. If you want to join, it's like cost you $3 and you get every day a live stream. Eventually, not right now, but eventually I will. That's why I made the new logo. If you haven't noticed, we have a new logo. It's only 3 seconds long. The logo is only 3 seconds long. The reason I wanted a very, very short logo and something very fast, where I don't have to say the late adopter. But I don't have to say that is because the plan is to make very short videos with a very short intro and just post on YouTube. So there is that. So that's why I made the new logo. you know, just so I can stop doing that. So this video, this Bitcoin, this trading daily stuff will be, TFN's club only after a while. Who's in the chat? 25 CD, what's up, man? Garrett, good morning. Anne-Marie, morning, how you doing? Mladen is in the chat. Rusko, jutro, dobro jutro. Doctrine of drawing, morning, how you doing, man? Cold Crypto, good morning all. Tired Legs, dobro jutro from Hrvatska. Noz Industry, how you doing, man? Dancing party. Dyron Road, winter coming, yeah, winter's coming. Love the new entry graphic. Well done, TLA. Hit the like, please. Sagar Kate likes it. That's good. You are the second guy who likes it. Most people want the old ones. No, man, it's cool working. Just make my day. Just make my. I'm watching financial markets every day. It's the best thing on TV. Yeah, but there are not a lot of people that are watching financial. I can tell you that there are not a lot of people that are watching financial markets. There are not a lot of people like us. You know, me and you. And other people in the chat right now, and you know, there is not a lot of people that are, you know, very interested in the markets. If you are not, you know, 100% into trading or 100% into, you know, acquiring NFTs or metaverse stuff and stuff like that, if you're not 100% into, you know, DeFi, if you're not, you know, in this space, you are not here right now. You're not here right now. I love the videos. Look forward to them. Nice. Hey, we care for sure. Good morning, Toxanti. How you doing? How is trade going from yesterday? One trade went well. Matic trade closed in 30%. The Bitcoin trade we got stopped out. So we're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna put some a couple of new trades. Great for us. Fry dancing yesterday made my day. Yeah, Fry's okay. Fry's okay. We use Fry when there is some kind of panic in the room. A lot are starting to worry about putting food on the table. Yeah, but when you're starting to worry about putting food on the table, that is when you should be starting about, hey, maybe this, you know, crypto stuff is, you know, legit. Maybe you should get some of the crypto stuff. But people don't like this. People don't like this move up here. The same reason why people don't buy Bitcoin right now is the same reason they don't buy anything else. Like look over here. I'm gonna show you something. Let's go to companies up here, for example, and let's find, this is Lucid Group. This is the same reason they don't buy Lucid Group down here. Lucid Group also went down big time towards downside. It's down something like, I don't know, 77% if not more. This is Neo. Neo is also down, you know, big time from the all-time high, like 80% or something like that. Twitter right now had a nice pump up here, but you know, it went down big time. So Twitter is a little bit different, you know, up there. Amazon, this is also a reason why people don't buy Amazon. Amazon down from the all-time high. It was down something like 46% and pumped up. I still down 40% down. So that's why people don't like to buy, you know, they're not buying these, you know, companies. They still think that Apple can actually do this move up here, but Apple actually looks like it's going some kind of triangle up here. So I still, you know, scared a little bit of buying that up there. Tesla the same way, doing the same thing, like Apple is doing, is going into some kind of, you know, support up here. Maybe it's gonna break it on the downside, but there are definitely a lot of, you know, a lot of stuff that's right now, you know, fell down big time. This is beyond me. Like it just, you know, crashing towards downside. Facebook is down like big time down here. You know, I don't know. this might be something like 70-80% towards downside, 65% to the downside. Snap is also down big time up here, like 88% on the downside, and that's why people are not buying. People are scared when something is down 80%. But what I want to tell you, and this is like one of the first lessons I learned in crypto, just because something is down 88%, you gotta ask yourself one question. One question you gotta ask yourself before you buy. Will this thing that's down 88%, this thing that's down, you know, 90%, this coin, will it die? You gotta ask yourself, by the next bull market, will this thing die? Is this old technology? Is this a thing that's not gonna survive during the bear market? You gotta ask us, because if the answer is yes, if the answer is no, if the answer is yes, it will survive, then it really doesn't matter whether it's down 90 or 99%. If it survives until the next bull market, everything goes up, guys. Everything goes up. You understand that, right? So the only question is, will it survive? Because there are definitely coins that won't survive. And there are of course coins that will survive. If your coin is gonna survive to the next bull market, then you gotta you gotta believe a little bit in whatever you're buying. You gotta believe that it's gonna go up, right? Will Tesla survive this bear market? Most likely. Will Apple survive the bear market? Most likely. Will Amazon survive? Very, very likely. You know, will Google survive? Very likely. Will Facebook survive? I don't know about Facebook, you know, who like people are dying all the time. Like right now, only old people use Facebook. So once these old people are dead, some, you know, maybe it's gonna die. I don't know. Will Snap survive? Yes, everybody's using. All the kids are using Snap. You know, so will your coin, will your stock survive this? If the answer is yes, it really doesn't matter whether it's down 80 or 90%, if it's gonna survive, right? You want to buy it cheap. But people don't think these kind of ways. They see stuff going down and they are scared. It's a normal human emotion. We are all in bear market. Now this is bull market. People don't understand yet, but this is bull market. George, I don't know if you've been here, man. I can tell you that this is bull market. This is the start of the bull market. You can use this chart over here. This over here is not this over here is the bear market. This over here is the very first baby steps of the bull market. This is the accumulation, at least from our analysis. This is the accumulation phase starting for the bull market. We had the bear market. This over here is the start of the bull market. There is a very important difference, right? Very important difference. We are the blue dot. We are the blue dot, guys, and we are getting blue by the day. Just the same. This is the start of the bull market, just the same as in 2018. This over here was the start of. This wasn't the bear market. This was the bear market. This is the start of the bull market, right? And the same if you go even further back in the time. This happens all the time. Over here, this isn't the bear market. This is the bear market. This over here is accumulation for the boom. This is the baby steps for the bull market starting, right? That's the first steps. The same goes up here as well. Up here, yeah, when you're down at the bottom down here, this isn't the bear market. This is the bear market. This over here is just accumulation, the first baby steps for the bull market to start happening. You are in the very first steps of the bull market, at least from our analysis. Can it go down to 10K? Everything can go down to 10K. We could be wrong, but right now we are not so confident that we are wrong just yet. So everything's playing out nicely. Also, if you see right here these moving averages, I'm going to talk a little bit about moving averages. They are kind of coming to this ending phase up here, the 10-20 moving average on the weekly time frame. So we tried to get up here 2 times, right now 3 times. Will we break this towards the upside up here, or will we get rejected and go down? That's the big question up here. We still believe this is some kind of bottom down here. So there is no reason to actually doubt that there is some kind of bottom up here. But before we start that, let's go and check out Bitcoin up here for a little bit up here and see what's happening with Bitcoin on a little bit different time frame up here. We're gonna go to the daily time frame. What you're gonna see here is a very special moving average up here, the 50 moving average. What you're gonna see here right now, it's doing almost the same thing that it did over here. It pumped up to the moving average, got above the moving average, then kind of hugged it from the top side and then dropped down before it actually did the move towards the upside. So I was actually, when this was actually happening, I was actually afraid of this move towards the downside, because oftentimes it does happen. You go something like this, then it dumped down. But you can see here that we had the spring towards the upside and then it continued even higher up over here. Almost the same thing is kind of happening. It's not same thing, but almost same thing. You see here that we went above the 50 moving average, then we went a little bit above, start above it. Right now below, it's still hugging it up here. So I'm afraid a little bit that this is gonna dump a little bit more on the downside. The spring that we have been talking about, and the spring goes something like this up here, give or take. The spring that we've been talking about is for this move to go down, get liquidity down here, and then spring back towards the upside. That's the spring that I'm talking about. It doesn't have to the spring doesn't have to happen. It could fake out everybody towards the downside and then big move back up again, or it could just come up here, manage to climb up on moving averages and continue, go down here to support again, bounce off of that. There is several ways how this actually can play out, but right now it does look a little bit bearish, and you can see here even on the 4-hourly time frame, it looks like we have some kind of double top up here on the top side. We also broke the support down over here. So I think right now the more probable outcome right now is more downside over here. before we find some kind of support, we said that the support is at 19.4, 95, 96 down here, and then bounce off of that. If we fail to bounce off of this support over here, I'm going to show you on the daily time frame where that actually is. We might actually go a little bit lower down here, maybe into these levels again, maybe even below that. And I think if you go below this support over here, I think we're going to go lower down here, because we're going to pick up this liquidity on the downside and then have a big move towards the upside. I still don't think we're going to go down to 10k or anything like that. That can change, of course, but right now not quite there yet. You are very enthusiastic today. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, because you know the Binance hack happened, guys. The Binance hack. We're gonna talk about Binance hack in just a second. You know, it does look okay. So the lowest support down here is this 20 moving average. That's a 19.4, give or take. You know, so down there it's perfectly normal. Also all the way up here at 19.6, where this top over here was, and this bottom down here was, you know, all interesting levels. Also interesting level is the 20 moving average, but less likely to actually hold that. It might hold that, it might bounce off that, but you can see here, you know, we got some kind of range up here that that has some kind of important levels that just might bounce us towards the upside, because this looks like it's getting rejected by this 50 towards downside. Might be some kind of a bull flag over here. Let me see up here a little bit up there, but it's not kind of bull flag, because there's no engulfing up here. It's more like some kind of double top that broke on downside. I don't see a bull flag. I mean bullish people will see bull flag all over the place, but you know, I don't see the bull flag right now, so I'm not quite there yet. But it can definitely, for whatever reason, pump up here towards the upside. I don't know, you know, stuff can happen. I could be wrong, but right now it does look more bearish than it's actually bullish. That said, we're gonna, once we start doing the trades today, we're gonna look for a small pump up here towards the upside, maybe, and maybe it's some kind of, let me see up here, although it does look like a double top up here. Nah, you cannot argue it's anything like this over here. Let's go to small, very small time frames, because it's easier to see where the tops and bottoms are. Up here. In this last part over here, it might be something like, you know, some kind of, you know, line up here. Should we go all the way up there? Maybe there's some kind of falling wedge up here that, you know, we missed up here. It was right now to break towards upside, so we're gonna see that. This is on 10 minutes time frame, so you know, it's a little bit, but you know, the bottom line does look legit though. The bottom line, you know, so it might, maybe it's some kind of very weird bull flag that's gonna break towards upside. So we're gonna definitely double check here once we get back to the trading, and you know, try to analyze this over here. But let's say I'm not even bearish, nor very bearish, nor very bullish right now on the charts. Very bearish or very bullish on the charts. So it looks okay, it looks okayish. There is one more thing I want to show you, and when it comes to Bitcoin, and that is the moving averages. So let's start with the 10 moving average. So what you're gonna see, and you know, what's always interesting to follow is when these moving averages start, you know, when you start a drop or a pump, you have this moving average following a price, and at one point they, you know, they change and they kind of go sideways. So it goes down and then sideways, and exactly up here where it actually changes, that's when actually the change, you know, starts happening, right? It actually starts happening before, but you know, this is kind of confirming the change. And on 20 moving average, this change came, of course, a little bit up here, something up there, right? That's when we start going sideways up here on the 20 moving average. This is 20 moving average, and then we start going sideways. So the change came up here, right? On the 50 moving average, the change came over here. You can see it's been you know, following you know, strong downtrends, and then it changed the direction, right? It kind of flattened out the 50 moving average, so it kind of you know, 50 moving average caught up with the price, and you know, start following it. 100 moving average, over here it flattened out right up here. So the only moving average that haven't caught up with the price is the 200 moving average right now. You can see here the 200 moving average is going down and still have not caught up. To catch up with the price, it goes something like this, and it starts going kind of sideways. And once this actually happens, that's actually when this is actually going to start. Now if this is 10, 20, 50, 100, 200 should be around somewhere up there. where the 200 should catch up with the price, the average of the price, right? So around something like start of December, the 200 moving average will catch up with the price, and by start of December, I think if you haven't dumped down by that time, towards downside, I think we will eventually get above all of the moving averages. And once we get above the 200 moving average, I think that's gonna be good times. And you can assume that this is gonna happen by the start of December. So right now, you got almost maybe 2 months until this 200 moving average comes down here and starts flattening out. If you just continue doing something like this, if you continue go a little bit up here or something like that, it might even happen before that. But it's around up here, because if you just start pumping up here, this is just gonna do this and flatten out. But right now, the longest this is gonna take, it's around around December until it flattens out. Now when this happens, that means that the price and the moving averages are where it should be. The average price over 200 days is where it should be, the average price of 250 days is where it should be, and so forth. So usually the price has stabilized itself on the daily time frame over last 200 days, and that's gonna happen around December up here. So this is also very important to watch for, so we can assume in the next 2 months. Now this can of course happen if we start pumping prior to that we actually move this 200 moving average a little bit sooner, but overall around December or something like that, because this is on the weekly time frame. It only waits to catch up the 10 and 20 moving average before it actually starts pumping. So if you go, for example, to the weekly time frame up here, you'll see here previously, for example, that it waited for the 10 moving average, and right up here when the 20 moving average came down, we start pumping. So 10 and 20, it waited for the 10 20 moving average and then explode towards the upside. So you see this 50 moving average up here flattening over here, but it's flattened once we start breaking. But this is on the weekly time frame. On the daily time frame, this happened a little bit differently up here and did not actually wait for the 200 moving average. It just waited for the 3 other moving averages. So last time we had, you can see up here, the 10 moving average flattened out here, the 20 moving average flattened out around there, the 50 moving average started flattening out there, the 100 moving average started flattening out there, and the 200 moving average, you can see up here, it started flattening out here, but that's because we kind of start pumping up here and then came a little bit soon. Maybe it should have been over there if we just had gone sideways up here, right? So you can see the 200 moving, it did not wait for the 200 moving average, it just waited for the first 3 moving averages, and then once all of these moving averages flattened out, or moving average squeezed up here, then it went towards the upside. This also, it looked kind of same up here in 2014. I'm gonna show you, but it did wait for the 200 moving average as well, right? So 2014 was a very special event because the accumulation phase up here on the bottom, it took like 2 years time, which is a lot longer than we've seen before. So you can see here, it started flattening out very soon down here. This is when it this is flattened out, and the 200 moving average flattened out all the way up here. So you can see up here, but only after all of the moving averages flattened out up here, that's when we have this big move. But we prior to the 200, even over here, prior to the 200 moving average flattening out, we had a pump towards the upside, and then you had a move down. So there is that. So will it play out this same right now? It kind of follows the 2014 patterns when it comes both to the rising wedge up here and the falling wedge down here, and it does follow the same patterns. So we could assume right now, if it follows the same pattern that's in the 2014, then we're gonna have some kind of pump up here, then big dump up here, scare everybody out, and then continue going towards the upside. Could that happen? Definitely. It's a channel. It could be a channel. So interesting theory. I won't go over how this actually looks like 2014 bear market, but it does follow the bear market quite closely. This is daily time frame. Right now we had this accumulation phase lasting for 110 days. This has been over 3 months right now. Our projection was 3 to 9 months. It could take 2 years, I don't know. We can go down to 10K. I could be wrong. Stuff happens. there is that. Now BNB, guys, BNB happening. BNB happening. I'm not the blue dot. Gort, you are the blue dot. You are here, so therefore by definition you are the blue dot. Right? BNB chain. Hey, what happened to BNB chain? $2.6 million. Pin tweet. 1 hour ago, BNB Smart Chain is running okay from 20 plus minutes. The validators are confirmed. So right now it's up and running again. Update, BTC validators coordinated to bring BNB chain. So they were trying to bring it back up 3 hours ago. 3 hours ago, we asked another ones to update first. They were updating stuff and trying to fix it. 7 hours ago, they requested from validators to get in touch with them so they can fix the chain. 8 hours ago, further update. An exploit on cross-chain bridge BSC token hub resulted in extra BNB. We have asked validators to temporarily suspend BSC. Issue is contained now. They contained, but you know, they drained 100 million. BNB chain 9 hours ago. Initial estimates for funds taken off BSC are between 70 and 80 million. A small hack. However, thanks to the community and internal and external security parts, our estimate 7 million have already been frozen. We are humbled by the spread and collaboration from the community. Freeze funds. And 10 hours ago, due to irregular activity, we're temporarily pausing BSC. We apologize. So, even one of the biggest chains, one with the most money on the table, you know, backed by the biggest guy in crypto, CZ, biggest company in crypto, Binance, managed to get hacked, guys. Managed to get hacked. 70-80 million hacked. The thing that I want to say about it's not actually about the hack or talk about, you know, security or something like that. No, I'm gonna talk about, you know, a little bit about psychological perspective on this and why this is, you know, could be used as fast. Now, yesterday, Binance chain went down. It's still down. It went down, I think, 3% yesterday. Depends. Let me see up here. Did we have a big dump yesterday? Yeah, a big dump over here yesterday. This is like, yeah, like 10 hours ago. So when the hack happened, this, you know, price went down. This is just gonna explode. We're gonna long this over here towards upside. This is a super nice pattern up here. I don't know if you've been here before. We've been looking at this pattern before up here. Once it breaks up here, this explodes towards the upside. So we're gonna long Binance very soon. I think we're gonna long Binance. It's not actually above these moving averages up here, but you know, this looks like it's gonna bust towards the upside a little bit up here. You know, it could do like 2% up or even more than that. See 30 minutes up here. So it looks nice. It's already broke this trend over here. Very nice. Right now we might, if you get any kind of pullback down into these levels up here, we're gonna long this, definitely long this towards upside. Now what I want to say about Binance chain and the hacks in crypto, do not get flooded by the hacks. Everything gets hacked in the crypto, guys. That's the normal, that's the normal, that's the normal way the crypto works. Everything gets hacked and they say, oh, this thing got hacked. Everything got hacked and everything got back on the feet and life moves on, and you know there is no problem. There is no problem. If you get hacked and you don't have the finances to keep your chain running, you don't have insurance fund, or if you just got drained, that could be bad. So these low coins, low liquidity coins, these coins without any kind of backing, they get they unfortunately can get wrecked to the ground by a hack. We know that. But any kind of big project, I don't know, if Ethereum tomorrow gets hacked or something like that, don't be flooded by the, oh my god, Ethereum is going to zero or something like that, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Because these guys have insurance funds, have a lot of money on the side. They can cover the 100 million in an instant. There is no problem. There is no problem. Unless somebody comes and destroys the chain altogether somehow, I don't know, nothing is happening with Binance coin. Literally nothing. The little FUD managed to push the price down here, managed to push the price like 4 or 5%. Like, that's the normal move in crypto. How much is Bitcoin going to pump today? I don't think it's gonna pop. I think it's gonna go down, but I think Binance might actually have a nice move towards upside. I really like this, you know, this move up here. I've seen it before. I want to long this big time towards upside. Right now, this is the risk down here. Maybe it's all the way down here, you know, 1% down here. But I would say the risk right now is, you know, how much. Well, it might get invalidated down here. Let's see up here. We got these two levels down here. So, you know, if you want to be sure for invalidation, it's down there, but then you have this double bottom down here. So, you know, you gotta go down here, you know, something like 3% down. So you can do definitely a 3x up here, maybe before this actually go down. But we'll do this and I think my prediction on this move up here when it comes to Binance is a little bit more down. I don't know, this is 30 minutes time frame, a little bit more down. And you know, I wouldn't like to go down below something like 1% down here, below these previous lows down here. I would like to go down there, but if it doesn't do that, if it doesn't go down over here, maybe even there is a line up here, the trend line. Let's put trend line, yeah, so something like this. I would like that this move up here goes below down. So, you know, we can definitely do a 10-20x up here, put a stop loss down here, and you know, just you know, I let it explode a little bit towards the upside up here. Towards the upside might be these moving averages on the bigger time frames. There is, you know, a good probability that it's gonna, you know, bounce harder towards upside. You know, maybe up there. The 50 is nice, but you know, if it bounces, it might bounce a little harder. So 20x up there might be actually quite good. So we're gonna see that. So we definitely gonna long Binance chain. Let's see up here on the small time. I think we got a little bit time. I think it can pull down a little bit more, and then we're gonna do that. 20.8. These rallies have been weak lately, but I expect October to be bullish. Yeah, maybe. When centralized exchange take profit, they call it a hack. Good one, man. Good one. I just took profit on BNB trade. This is the issue. I'm starting to think Binance is rubbish. Won't let people trade futures in some countries. Nah, it's not rubbish. It's too big. It's too big. It's too big. So I have no problem with the hack, guys. I have no problem with the hack, and I think that's the biggest news right now. But you know, it's just, it could be used as FUD. You'll see a lot of people spreading FUD, and oftentimes this spreads to other areas. So there will be other coins, other chains, right? And people will say that the same hackers from one side are right now hacking the others. They'll try to spread FUD all over the place, right? Why? Because if they want to buy something cheap, they're gonna spread FUD, try to push the price a little bit more down. They're gonna try to use this hack, you know, this FUD, this news over and some other stuff. It's just normal way of market manipulation. You know, people think that market manipulation is only, you know, selling and buying. No, the market manipulation, the real market manipulation is manipulating the perception of the market, right? So you are trying to post, you know, FUD, you know, if you want to move the market down, you're trying to post the bad news all the time. You're trying to change the perception of the market, because that then in the market in its entirety gets pushed down. So if you change the perception of how well the market is doing, then you can actually manipulate the price down and up. So that's the best way to manipulate market. Now we have already been down big time. They're trying so hard to push the price down. Yeah, they're trying very, very hard to push the price down. They're very, very hard. Again, 2 weeks ago we did a video saying that once this, you know, this you will see something like this, guys. You will see something like this. This is short capitulation, guys. This is short capitulation. This happens at the end of these accumulation phases. This has always happened at the end of the accumulation phases. This has always happened at the end of the, you know, shortest capitulation. This is shortest capitulation as well up here in 2014. This always happened at the end of the phase up here. You can see here accumulation, and then you got a short capitulation at the end, right? The short capitulation happens always at the end, right? And once this short capitulation happens, that's the game over up here, right? You can see up here as well, short capitulation, right? So you get some kind of accumulation, and then you get this big move towards the upside, which actually initiates the, you know, big move, but it is shortest capitulation. This is when shorters give up. right? This is when shorters give up, but they down here they still haven't given up. They, you know, and over, I think once we start breaking these, you know, levels towards the upside, they're starting closing faster and faster, and we hit some kind of, you know, some kind of pump up here, and then, you know, pull back and stuff like that. So shorters, you know, get wrecked, get closed, get stopped out, and shorters change from being you know, bearish to bullish, and that's when actually, you know, the price starts pumping towards the upside. So the short capitulation or short squeeze or whatever you want to call it, this will eventually happen, and this will be the start. This will be big start of the next bull market. So accumulation, this accumulation phase, we are still calling it accumulation phase. I think it's gonna be around you know, once we pass something like 25k or something like that, because also 200 moving average is coming very close to that. You know, you will see some kind of big move up here towards the upside, you know, but that's gonna come here or here. There will be a big move. It's only then when the bears actually give up. Did you saw rejection from? No, I did not see that, man. Head and shoulders. What time frame are you talking about? I don't know. If you join something like this over here, then you know. If you join something like this over here, then you know, it's kind of weird. I don't know. Look in the group. Okay, let me look in the group, man. We got rejected. Yeah, I don't know about this. Yeah, I saw this head and shoulders, but I'm a little bit unsure whether this is. I don't like the. It looks like head and shoulders, but I wouldn't call it head and shoulders. The shoulders are a little bit too weak. Oftentimes they have a bigger, better move towards the upside up here. At least the first shoulder where it tries, and the second tries, and then the third shoulder can be very weak. But this, the first two shoulders, because this is a very, very weak shoulder. It could be head and shoulders, it could be, but the good thing is at least that we dumped down below the support line down here. This on the 4, it dumped down below the support line. That's the good thing. But I don't know if I would call it head and shoulders. It might be. I mean, it might be head and shoulders pattern. Yeah, the shorts were there. What's this? Lunk. Is Lunk pumping again? Up 5%. Okay. Yeah, so I had this falling wedge up here. It actually broke up out of the falling wedge. Nice. Only 3 hours ago. Nice. No pullbacks. Nice. Should have been falling, but we got to check. I need like 10 monitors up here in the room so I can have a lot of these charts, these patterns, because I find oftentimes patterns and I just forget about them. This by going to 109 will be the last chance to buy dollar. Where is the DXY? There's the DXY. Yeah, my lines are still, you know, intact up here, so there's that. But yeah, I wouldn't call this this head and shoulders pattern. It looks more like extension up here. It's some kind of, you know, double top broke down, retested, broke down up here. Right now, getting, you know, this resistance up here. So unless it can break up here towards upside, something like that up here towards upside, it might go down. If it goes down below, again 110 over here, we might see maybe, hopefully, a move down below these levels. That's gonna be very nice though. Starting trading Forex today, Sasha. Why? Why would you start trading Forex? Why? I don't get it. There is nothing exciting about Forex, man. There is nothing. There's literally zero excitement. There is no enthusiasm. There is no future in Forex. You are trading old stones. Trade new stones. Cryptocurrency, the future of the world. You have the chance to trade the future of the world, to make money into the bull market. But no, you're going down to the back, you know, the old stones. You're going down back in time to trade dying things. Why? Why would you do that? Lots of cash. Look in the group again, please. Okay, not this one. This one. Oh yeah. I mean, it is nice, but I still don't think it might be some kind of other pen. I don't think it's Head and Shoulders pen, because I don't like that these you know, shoulders are weak. But the line is nice though. The line is nice over here. What did you draw it? Something like this. Yeah, it is nice. Wow, it is very nice. Let's see on the daily time frame. I would draw it something like this, and I would say that, you know, it is actually you know, still holds up here. And the bottom line, I would actually draw something like this over here. It's kind of also, you know, holding the line. Somehow you can see down here. You can see down here. So it is holding, and then you got a bullish engulfing candle here. You gotta open up here, pushing it towards the upside. You can see up here also, this line up here is actually broken towards the upside. Everything is you know, still pushing a little bit up here, the way I see it. Now we're gonna see. I'm gonna give it a little bit more time to actually establish certain levels, and then we're gonna see that. But a little bit unsure what's gonna happen next. This trend over here definitely broke. Over here, you can see here, once we broke this trend, went down. Maybe gonna do another move up here towards these stops, back at 140, and then get rejected, and then get, you know, legit double top or something like that. Probable. BNB is very close to breakup, I think. Don't make me miss the BNB trade. Close, yes. Is this a rising wedge up here? Sorry, this text up here. Is this a rising wedge? Do you see it? Let's just remove everything. This last part, this is on 5 minutes time frame. Now it should go down here. If this rising wedge right now, because it went up here, if it breaks up here, it is actually very, very volatile. These things are actually, that's why these things are very volatile. Maybe that's because of these rising wedges. It goes up here and then goes into some kind of, you know, cup up here, and then it volatilely breaks up. Maybe the reason it volatilely breaks towards the upside is because it is a rising wedge that actually you know, it broke the resistance up here, also the resistance up here, right? So it goes up here, breaks everything, rising wedge, and then explodes up, right? So yeah, we might, you know, we might take the trade very, very soon right now. You know what? Before the 5 minutes break. You know what? We're gonna take 5 minute break right now. We're gonna take 5 minute break, and then whatever happens after that. You can see here, there is a lot of up here at the tops. You got it there. You got a 200 moving average up here. You got these levels on the downside down here as well. So if this goes up here, you know, and breaks these levels towards the upside, it's just gonna explode towards the upside. Now, this more probability is, of course, breaking on downside, but because this is a very, you know, standard, you know, kind of pattern, you know, it might actually explode. We'll see. If it breaks on downside, we'll also see. On the break on downside, you know, we got a couple of levels that we are looking at. 1 and then 2 down here or something like that, right? Maybe even all the way down to bottom might be important. Yeah, so we're gonna see. Maybe a fake out down here and then explosion. We're gonna see. I've already taken it. A rising wedge rarely break. Yeah, it rarely. You don't understand. The rising wedges can break to the upside and downside the same way as falling wedges can do that. Triangles up, down, any kind of pattern, head and shoulders pattern can both, you know, get rejected and break up. The thing is, if it breaks a rising wedge towards the upside, it explodes, because that's something it should not be doing. And when it does that, it shows bullishness in the price. And when it explodes above the rising wedge towards the upside, it explodes big time. When I get back, I'm gonna show you a rising wedge that started the previous, bull rally. Okay, guys. What if we got a channel on Bitcoin? It could be a channel. It could be a bull flag. We said that. It could also be a falling wedge. Let me show you. It could be something like this as well. It looks like it broke towards upside up here. Let's clean it up a little bit up here. Go a little bit higher time frame up here. There is a line up here. And then there's a line down there somewhere. Maybe something like this over here. On big time frames didn't break out yet. Maybe it's gonna do another move up here before it actually breaks up. But BNB, guys, BNB minus 66 came up here, pulled back up here, rejected. 3 minutes left on the 1 hourly, 3 hours left on the 4 hourly. There we go, moved back down to the support on the 20 moving average. Very nice. We can actually long this, and it's like 30% down. Technically it's more. Technically it's like 1% down to invalidate everything, I think. But then you're getting to this bottom down here again. So you know, it is a nice move up here with a pullback. Right now it's gonna close down here above the 10 moving average. 1 hourly is gonna close above the 10 moving average. 30 minutes is gonna close above 20 moving average. 5 minutes up here. It's down on some kind of support down here again. So let's do that. Let's put a long trade up here, and we're gonna put stop loss down here somewhere. So we're gonna put long on BNB. Let me just log in because you know I'm gonna switch to Bybit, guys. I'm gonna switch to Bybit, some other exchange. I won't be trading on future on Qcoin. I will be buying gems on Qcoin. That's why you should be buying gems on Qcoin, but I won't be trading on Qcoin until they fix their site. There we go. Wait a second. Let's see. Futures. 5 minutes still on the screen. Yeah, thanks. I removed it right now. 2 minutes left until this thing closes. If you can just log in and go to BNB up here, BNB perpetual. We're gonna do 25%. Right now, I'm gonna talk a little bit about trade. Let me just put this trade in, and then we're gonna talk about it. Do we have any kind of divergences up here on the chart? Bigger time frames. Yeah, there is big divergence up here on the 30-minute chart. One hourly also has divergence. I'm a little bit unsure because of these divergences though. This is daily. It went down to the 50. 16 seconds left, closing above the 20 moving average right now. Closing up here, 15, closing on down there. Closing on the 10. Let's wait a little bit more. Let's wait a little bit more up here. This broke. This broke. No, this didn't break. I think reject a little bit. Let's wait a little bit more. It's much clearer if you switch to the line chart. Yeah, I know, but yeah, you know, we can kind of see it immediately. So you know, once you've been looking at charts for a very long time, you know, even though it's clearer on with the line chart and stuff like that, you know, you don't have to have it. You know, you know where the closes are. You know what to look for. You know, untrained eyes maybe could benefit from looking at the chart on the line chart to see the variances, but you know, we've been doing this for a long time. See, there is a line chart that I miss on candle chart. So we got a 1 hourly close right now above the 10 moving average up here, which is very nice. Going a little bit down up here. 4 hourly is still nothing, doing nothing up here. We got some kind of overextensions on the 4 hourly time frames, not the big ones, but you know, it is decent overextensions. 1 hourly. Still holding this 30-minute up here. Nah, it's good enough for me. I think I want to take a, I think I want to take a shot on this one. What you guys think? This chart looks nice. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. F it up, man. F it. We're gonna do, and the pullback up here, of course. You know, it can go all the way down. That's like 1%. So you can do just like 10x on this one. 10x, and it goes down below down here. You know, that's gonna be quite bad. So I'm gonna do 1%, 10x. We're not gonna do anything weird. You know, 25%, 10x. This is BNB. I hope this is BNB. 10x buy long. Okay. There we go. We are in trade right now, and we're gonna put stop loss somewhere down here at what do we say, 282. Sounds good. No, 282. How if you have 79? That's 16. 282. 282. 282. 281. Yeah, 11 bucks. Okay, let's do 281. Confirm. Now let's do it 282. Okay. So we get a stop loss up here already down here. That's the stop loss 282, give or take. It looks very nice. So hopefully this actually breaks towards the upside eventually, right? I layered in average entry 285 with a couple of limit orders unified so far a bit lower. Now I could be wrong, you know, it does happen. I'm not a trader, so forth, not financial advice. I do my trades, you do your trades, so there is that. But I think this has a probability to blast through towards the upside up here. See up here also the trend is a little bit breaking, so I think there is a good probability to break towards the upside. If you use these bottoms down here, you know, it's still holding the bottoms down. You can go all the way down to 284, something like that. So there is that. Okay, we can talk about last trades that we did right now. Yesterday we had a Matic trade. Matic trade I closed with 30% profit. I don't know if you can see it. I can maybe remove my face. Where's the face? There we go. I'm just gonna do it like this. Matic trade was 30% profit. We took 30% profit. A Bitcoin trade, we got actually stopped out on Bitcoin trade, so we lost like 14 bucks on Bitcoin trade. And the XRP trade I took after a stream, and it also got stopped out, so lost also bucks on XRP trade. But Matic trade was actually okay, and Bitcoin trade would have been good if it didn't get stopped out. I'm going to show you how it went. because the target got hit, everything worked out, but you know, we had kind of tight stop loss and stuff like that. You can see down here, the target was either over here or down here at 19.7. You can see down here we came to this 19.8, 19.7 level. So the target down here was actually hit. Now the problem was that we took the trade around here somewhere, I think. We took a trade around here somewhere, and our stop loss was at 230 or something like that. So I think we got you know, stopped out up here. We got stopped out up here at the top over here. So you know, if we did not get stopped out, and you can see that, you know, the trade was actually quite good. You know, if we didn't get stopped out up here, we would have gotten our you know, at target. So good trade. Stop loss maybe a little bit tight, but you know, that's the game we roll. That's the game we play, right? So this week on the upside actually stopped us out on our Bitcoin trade, unfortunately. Matic, on the other hand, did play out very nicely yesterday. Where is the Matic trade? I don't have the lines anymore, but it was somewhere up here. It was somewhere up here. I don't remember. Over here we did the trade, and then we had some kind of, you know, stop losses up there, and we never got hit, you know, with the stop loss up here. And the trade went very nice towards the downside. It went very nice towards the downside. It did not hit my target down here at 0.82, but I did take the profits up here. So if you look at a little bit on the bigger time frames up here, I took profits down here, actually exactly down here. I took the profits. Now it did go because it did overextend once towards downside. There was some kind of a channel up here. And once it came down here for the second time, I took profits up here. So, you know, there is that, but it did go all the way down here. But my target, you know, I was looking at this bottom down here. So we'll actually do it again towards the downside. I don't know. Looks a little bit bullish right now. Looks a little bit bullish. You can see here also breaking. Maybe it's gonna create this, you know, double top up here and then go down. Who knows? BNB is still open. I'm gonna find another trade. Ooh, BTC. Long on BNB. I'm looking for a big short. What did you do with the Matic trade? I closed the Matic trade. I'm also long Matic. I layered in average entry. Yeah. So let's look at some other coins and see, you know, whether, you know, there is anything interesting up here. Let me just look at a UK oil. Oil is still going up. I think my target up here for oil at $100 is legit. I think it can definitely do that. The problem up here, or all the way up here, that's 107 bucks. You know, 107 or 120 up here at the top. It's gonna be interesting to see which of these levels actually get respected and rejected by. This is a shorting candidate, you know, if I ever saw one. Like, this is just dumping downward. But right now it might be, you know, time to, you know, long this. Yeah, I've been also looking at Ethereum work of flow because it's been going down for a long time. You can see this big wick on downside. Right now we came into that area. But for some reason I don't want to touch this because I think this is a pump and dump coin. I think, you know, it was just created because of the Ethereum merge. And now that Ethereum merge is done, you know, will it actually break up here and have a nice pump, because this thing pumps all the time, but you know, it's a big gamble. Lunk broke this towards the upside up here. It's already broke towards the upside. We're not catching him downside, we're catching him up here, so I don't want to touch this right now either. Cardano did this double top up here. Right now it's curving down here. It's having this, all of these massive moving averages up here above it. 0.6. It's not that much. But this is very nice on the daily time frame though. You can actually just, you know, blast through towards the upside. I think it's gonna do that. This move up here and then, you know, let's throw that. Can we see anything up here? Is it breaking? Like on 1 hourly time frame, maybe this part over here might actually break towards the upside up here. do it like this over here, it's kind of breaking it. Yeah, this nice line up here somewhere. I also really like this, extension. Let me see the volume on this extension. Now there was no volume up here. There's still no volume. Volume is still falling down. But it looks like it wants to, climb up here. You get these, these two fake outs up here right now climbing up here, so it might actually break towards the upside. Yes, up. Merge. What? Binance right now, it's not doing anything right now. Just getting rejected by the hour, by the minute. Lol, what's up with your camera? There we go. Did you miss me? Now, okay, let's see up here. So Cardano might actually be nice. Where's Cardano? You remember the indicator, guys. You remember the lean reg. You remember the indicator, guys. There we go. That's the channel. So you're gonna use this to make a better channel. So the channel is down here somewhere. Remember the indicator. Oh, this is nice. Yeah. It's not resistance, like, depends on how you look at it, right? I like this curvature up here, but it needs to, break up here. It just goes too slow, too slow. There's no movement. Michael Altcoin removed our favorite member. Michael, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you removing my subscribers, my viewers? Ada is game over. I don't know. Let's look at some other coins. Maybe there is something more optimistic than this up here. This went down to the support line down here in the 4 hourly. Big moves Dogecoin. Dogecoin might actually be shorting on the downside, but I want to short Dogecoin. Sand. Is there any kind of divergence up here? No, there is no divergence. Let's go to the daily time frame. Now, sand. I've been bullish on sand lately, but we still don't have a higher low. We still have a lower low up here. Is there any divergence up here? Yeah, there's huge divergence up here though. See, I don't know if you can see, but you can see the line goes down and the line goes up. So huge divergence, but it pumped up. And there is no divergence up here at the top, which is actually quite good. And right now it's pulling back, which is actually quite good, but you know, when will the breakout come? When will the breakout come? This move up here looks very nice up here. You know, it might do something like this up here and then, you know, go up. It might also just do like this over here. Those sites are not good for your health. We don't care, man. He's a subscriber, he's a viewer. I only got 62. Like, I had 63 viewers, now I have 62 because of you. Check Reef Finance. Whales buying Reef. Yeah, there is a lot of volume kicking in on Reef Finance. And you see here I did make a triangle up here that did not play out. Maybe the triangle should go down here somewhere, something like this up here. Maybe up there all the way. You can always adjust the triangles. So yeah, these things actually went up like 10%, 30%. Like they had a couple of big moves. There's definitely volume coming in on Reef. I don't know why. So what's the news with Reef, guys? What's the news with Reef? Yeah, Reef looks like over here it started like pumping like crazy for some reason. I don't know why. It looks like a pump and dump. There is no volume in between up here. I don't know. Yeah, somebody's buying definitely, and then every time they buy, they push the price, and then you know the price consolidates. So they are buying. They bought up here, down here, down here, and they started buying all the way up here, there, and there. So they're buying this range up here. So maybe if it pulls back a little bit more down here, towards the bottom down here, maybe, could be a nice long. Reef is correlated to the dollar. I have no clue what correlated Reef is. There you go. Bitcoin is going up a little bit, 0.28, 5. BNB is up just a tiny bit, not much, but just a tiny bit, so we're not lost just yet. Coral. Metzgen playing out very nicely. Yeah, never underestimate Matic, guys. Never underestimate Matic. On the 4-hourly time frame, it does look nice. It bounced up here very nicely. How much is it up right now? 1%. How much is it down? 1%. It's broke the trend over here on the 1-hourly time frame. We're gonna do also 10x on Matic because I think Matic can actually do another higher high. So it can do like 2% move towards the upside if it holds up here. Look at it on small. It's extended from the moving averages. And the volume is still been going down over here. And then go up. So no, we are buying up here. We're not buying down there. We're buying up here. Interesting, interesting. Let's see if we get a pullback on this thing over here. Let's see if you get a pullback on Matic towards downside, and then there could be a 10x 2% trade over there. Ape. Oh, Ape has this double bottom. Nice double bottom confirmed. Nice double bottom down here. See here, double bottom confirmed above the resistances up here, but it's hitting everything with the head, you know. So upside up here, you know, depends on how high it goes. Like it's only at 1%. It's a little bit unsure. It's too small time frame up here. But it did break this falling wedge. It did break this falling wedge, came down at the bottom up here. Now the question is, will this actually break towards upside, right? Because it's holding that down here, this support. There was a falling wedge. You can remove this line over here. There was a falling wedge. And this falling wedge right now, it is breaking towards upside. There is, I mean, it could be drawn something like this up here in this channel. So well, there is just too much resistance up here at the top though. See something else, man. See the line up here somewhere. So much resistance up here. But does this, you know, this double bottom here as well. See here, double bottom, and then it's above the double bottom right now. So let me see the divergences up here. No, there is no divergence. This actually look good. So sand and mana maybe. Let's do both of them. Why not? And we're gonna put it below the double bottom up here. So downside is gonna be like 1%. We're gonna do 10x, 1% above below double bottom, and then we're gonna, you know, look for whatever it goes up. Yeah, why not? Why not? We crazy today, guys, right? We just ran randomly long stuff towards upside. We randomly long stuff. 25% again. Now it's not 25% of the account, it's 25% what's left of the account. So 10x, 25%, 850. Let's just buy long up here. And we're gonna put the button down there, right? So the stop loss is gonna be around down here 1%, give or take 69.22 or something like that. $0.6922. Oh, okay. 0.692. $5. Confirm. There we go. I think that's correct. I think that's correct. That's 69212. This is actually above it. It needs to be 690 because of this button down here. It's on a Q coin. 690. $0.689. 689. Just below. Just, you know, below down there. 690. Let's say 690. That's better. Confirm. 690 is right down there, right below this one, right? I mean 688, whatever. It's good. And we're gonna also long send because reasons. Why not? Since we're longing everything, we can long send, and send also has this double bottom down here. So you know the downside right now is yeah, 1%, just below here, 1.1%, also 10x or something like that. We're just gonna buy it, not gonna think too much about it. Go to send and just gonna long this as well. 10x, man, 10x, and 25% of whatever left is of the count. We can actually do 50 because 225 are 50%, alright, it's 25%. 50 is actually 25%, right? Because you know, you use 225, then you know 10x, and then stop loss is below this up here, down there. What's that? 8363, something like that. 0.8363. $10. There we go. Yeah, it's around 25%. So 10x, 1% down. That's 10%, 10%, 25, 2.5% of the account. So okay. There we go. And we're gonna let them go and see how they perform over a while. Trust won't be maintained though. Trust in what? People trust CZ and BNB are very high. That's why I think it will pump very soon. Yeah, it's hugely high. Like this hack doesn't, you know, I explained it earlier in the video. Like the hack on some small coins could affect the coins, you know, lose the price. But you know, this hack, nobody's losing money, guys. Yes, hackers got the money. The only people that are losing money is CZ and the company, and they are losing the money from their insurance fund that they are not using. You know, they have insurance fund with, you know, $1 billion or something like that, if not more. So there is no problem with the money. There is no problem with the money. Anyways, we did 3 trades. I'm gonna let them go and see how it's actually. I don't know whether I'm gonna take a stop, take profits on these targets, but we're gonna see first if it actually starts going up. If it starts going up, I will, you know, decide where I'll take profits, and I'll take profits eventually. But right now, I think we're just gonna, you know, sit and wait on this insurance fraud. Who said it? Who said it? This is, you know, it's easy taking profits from the company. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching today, guys. These videos, these trading dailies will become eventually TA Fans Club only dailies, and then I'll start doing the 5-minute videos for YouTube. That's why we have the new logo. That's for the 5 minutes videos for YouTube. So these trading dailies will become the Fans Club only dailies, you know, where you know, I can start to stream and just talk about it. So if you're not a Fans Club member right now, it's time to join. Right now it's time to join. Anyways, guys, that's it. I'll see you later, and hopefully this plays out. Bye bye. Join Qcoin while you can. Ah! Oh yeah. Bye.